Ramadan online. Stay connected to the East London Mosque.
East London Mosque and London Muslim Centre would love to say thank you to the following businesses and charities for sponsoring our Ramadan Online 2021 programme: Islamic Relief, Muntad Aid, Global Relief Trust, Penny Appeal, Muslim Aid, Human Relief Foundation, Muslim Burial Fund, Irani Taylor Solicitors, City Realtor, AWMA Architecture.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيد المرسلين وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين. بعد السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
وعليكم السلام.
أهلا وسهلا ومرحبا بكم.
ومرحبا
I would say it's a beautiful halaqat al-Quran.
Absolutely.
Allah yabarik feek. So if you could kindly introduce yourself.
So I'm Musa Alom. I am in year 11 last year, studying at LEA like the rest of my brothers. And yeah, that's me.
When did you finish your hifz?
So before LEA, we have a primary school here, so that's Al-Mizan. So in Al-Mizan, in my last year, alhamdulillah, I completed my hifz.
Oh, mashallah, great. So it's been like 5 years for you.
Yeah, approximately 5 years. It's been a long time in revision as well.
Mashallah. So would you please recite from somewhere?
Okay, al-Hujarat.
طيب تفضل.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قالت الأعراب آمنا قل لم تؤمنوا ولكن قولوا أسلمنا ولما يدخل الإيمان في قلوبكم وإن تطيعوا الله ورسوله لا يلتكم من أعمالكم شيئا إن الله غفور رحيم. إنما المؤمنون الذين آمنوا بالله ورسوله ثم لم يرتابوا وجاهدوا بأموالهم وأنفسهم في سبيل الله أولئك هم الصادقون. قل أتعلمون الله بدينكم والله يعلم ما في السماوات وما في الأرض والله بكل شيء عليم. يمنون عليك أن أسلموا قل لا تمنوا علي إسلامكم بل الله يمن عليكم أن هداكم للإيمان إن كنتم صادقين. إن الله يعلم غيب السماوات والأرض والله بصير بما تعملون. صدق الله العظيم.
الله أكبر. بارك الله فيك. That was beautiful.
جزاك الله خيرا.
So Surah al-Hujarat gives us so much direction in our life, in our personal life, family life, community life.
Mm-hmm.
So in these verses, which guidance we can take from?
So I believe that the beginning of Surah Al-Hujarat is talking about interactions with people. And it's talking about what you should do and what you should not do. However, at the end of Surah Al-Hujarat, it moves to a slightly new direction, and this direction is regarding belief in itself, which at the end of the day is a very good note to end on, because it reminds believers, why should you refine your character? Why should you work on your flaws? Why should you remove these things? It's because we are the mu'mineen. And it also makes a very important distinction, I believe, between Islam and Iman. Now, here is saying that the desert Arabs will say that we believe. And he says, no, you don't believe. Say that we've submitted. قولوا أسلمنا ولما يدخل الإيمان في قلوبكم. And Iman has not entered into your hearts. So this reminds us that Iman is something which we shouldn't just take for granted. We shouldn't just assume that's the case. We may believe in Allah, but can we really say that we're mu'minun?
So is it true that still some people, they claim to be Muslims, but actually they are not believers?
Of course, because I believe the majority of scholars say that there are levels of belief. So the base level is Islam, then above that you have Iman, then above that you have Ihsan.
Allah.
So over here, the surah is talking about what qualifies as Iman. So it says, إِنَّمَا الْمُؤْمِنُونَ. It is the believers, al-mu'minun from Iman, الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا بِاللَّهِ وَرَسُولِهِ. They believe in Allah and His Messenger like those who are Muslims. ثُمَّ لَمْ يَرْتَابُوا وَجَاهَدُوا بِأَمْوَالِهِمْ وَأَنفُسِهِمْ.
They have no doubt.
They don't doubt about it. No. And then they strive in the way of Allah.
Yesterday, in one of our lessons, we were talking about this belief.
Yes.
An American scientist was talking about the benefits of fasting from purely medical point of view.
Yeah.
And I was saying that even though he brings like 1,000 benefits of fasting, our belief in fasting and Allah will never increase by his statement. Because what Allah said, we take it for granted. You know? So that is belief. We have to believe in Allah much stronger than anyone else. You see. So when Allah says something to be right, it is right, regardless of whether I understand or not. So now, our Muslim community actually have a lot of issues nowadays. Do you think it's linked to our Iman or linked to our Islam?
I would say that the problems that we have nowadays, they're linked to a lot of issues. So it's very hard to isolate it to one. However, I would say that Iman is a very, very important factor, because nowadays you'll hear lots of Muslims saying, oh, don't judge me, you don't know my Iman. Of course, no one does know your Iman, but you know it better than anyone else. And if you're committing these actions...
I mean, Iman is not only about talk and belief, it should have actions like this.
Exactly.
Yes.
So a true Muslim, a true mu'min, I should say, the Iman in their heart will be reflected in the way that they conduct themselves, and the way their actions and their manners and their behaviors.
I mean, if you have a placard here saying, I'm a fantastic teacher,
yeah,
you will never believe me until you see me in the classroom.
Exactly.
And if you claim to be like fantastic student, no one would really take it for granted unless they see what you do, like you have done a fantastic presentation here. And I say, mashallah, fantastic student. Well done, Musa. Jazakallah khair. Barakallah fik. Subhanakallah wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Barakallah fik.
Ramadan online. Stay connected to the East London Mosque.